Hello, Henry from Belgium here. Today, a video about LEGO set 6062, Battering Ram from 1987. I have the set complete, with all the parts, the box, and the manual. This set is very popular with castle fans from all over the world. It's very difficult to get a complete copy these days at a reasonable price. For many collectors, this is one of the most beautiful pieces from their collection that they will never sell. And those who want to sell them ask outrageous prices. Actually, you have to be lucky and find this at a flea market, or with people who don't care that it's a collector's item and just want the original retail price back. The set is not that big. It consists of 236 parts and has 6 minifigures. But it is mainly the sub-theme that makes it special, namely the Black Falcons. That sub-theme only consists of 6 sets, including the iconic set 6074 Black Falcons Fortress, which was even re-released in 2002. But that sub-theme has also the first gray castle that I showed you in an earlier video. Well, the Battering Ram set fits perfectly with that, and I will show you at the end of the video what the result is if you click both sets together. This set is also very reminiscent of set 6061, Siege Tower, which I also showed in another video. But this Black Falcon set has a few more fun features. The box with yellow inlay already looks very nice. A little bit of damage here in the corner, but the plastic foil is still neatly in place. Like all sets from that period, this one also had a plastic blister in which minifigures and some nice bricks were packaged separately to give the buyer a preview. On this photo, you can see what I mean. This is very difficult to find, unless you buy sealed sets, of course. Below that plastic was the manual, and fortunately it's included. It's folded, but after some research, I have recently discovered that this was actually done this way with all manuals in the factory where the sets were made. There are therefore no unfolded manuals for these types of castle sets. The condition is decent considering its age. There is one loose page, but that can be fixed. Nice to see that there are 2 things to build. On the one hand, the wall, and on the other hand, the battering ram. I'm now going to sort the bricks first, and then I can start building. I mainly see a lot of gray and black bricks. At first glance, the condition of the parts still looks very good. I don't see any discoloration or damage. So let's build the set. This set has green plates on which I mount some basic gray bricks. The hinges, of which we have several, are also important parts, so that means that the wall can be folded in 2 different places. The door is also a very nice accent and an absolute added value in this set. Once the base is ready, it is a matter of mounting the wall components. There are 8 in this set, 3 of which have a beautiful print. And they are all different prints. Very nice. After mounting these wall pieces, you would think it is already done. But no, different plates, a tower, and some more bricks of 1x1 and 2x2 have to be installed. So you're busy for a while. It's quite fun, and the building experience isn't boring. And then you have only built the first part of the set. Next comes the battering ram and the minifigures. Most remaining bricks are still black, except for a few gray ones. On some forums I've read mixed reviews, as if round shapes are not really intended for vehicles. I personally think it's possible. The curved bricks are fun, especially when you want to make alternative constructions. I think the design itself is good. The only thing that bothers me a little bit is that the actual ram is not really impressive. For me, there really could have been a large 2x4 brick at the front, or a combination with a slope brick. In any case, a slightly sturdier brick with which you can really ram the wall. I'm not really convinced about the color of the ram either. Perhaps it could have been done in a nice red or yellow accent like the flag. Now it is a very sober gray. And finally, the minifigures. There are 3 Falcon Knights and 3 other knights in the set. I think 6 is a very good number for a not too large set. In this way, the battle is fairly divided. The Falcons have a red accent on the pants, which is a nice extra compared to the previous sets. Beside the Falcons, there is one with a lion print on the torso, and 2 with an axe print on the torso. Unfortunately, I now notice that I have 3 minifigs with an axe print on the torso. I will have to buy a copy with a lion print from Brick Set in the future. I see that it is relatively easy to find. This is the complete set together, and it looks nice. A classic castle set from that period. What strikes me here is that the flag on the tower consists of white and blue. In previous Falcon sets, the flag consisted of white and green. I actually think white and blue make more sense and match the minifigs better. And compared to the previous sets with a wall, this is a serious improvement. More prints on the wall parts, a tower, and the wall that can be folded in 2 places. When it comes to finishing, I have always somewhat the same comments. Apparently, there is never extra budget to finish everything down to the last detail. An extra shield or antenna with flag could have been added here. A ladder or stairs would have been nice, and of course also a bench or a barrel with gold. And when I think further, a kind of prison could have been created here with some antennas and 1x1 bricks. But what strikes me most is that the battering ram is actually just too short to ram the door open. You can only hit it slightly. So it's actually just designed to ram the wall. The nice thing is that you can click this set to your other sets and create your own castle village. I have noticed a few minor points, but I certainly think it is a very nice set, and it certainly deserves a place in my collection. First of all, for its rarity and historical value, but also for the great playability, the many minifigs, weapons, and accessories. And it also contains a lot of fun parts if you want to start making alternative designs. Feel free to comment below this video, and don't forget to subscribe, it's free. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.